All right. Welcome in for anybody that's popped in. This was just really going to be a short test stream. Trying to get everything set up here for Twitch enhanced broadcasting as well as dual format. Okay. So far, so good. Looks like everything is running as it should. All right, since I got everything up and running, oh wait, I don't have, I don't think I have Beam running. No, I don't. I don't have my head tracker running. All right, now I think it's fully up and running. Everything I need. All the streams, all the chats, the head tracker. We'll go for a short drive or two as well. Sort of getting really hooked on this little Ford Transcontinental. It's a nice little mod. It's a pay mod. It only costs $3. It's on Gum Road, and it's even got its own little like vintage style trailers to go with it too. Not sure exactly which year model it is, somewhere between the late 70s and early 80s. you was to ask me, when you consider everything as a whole, the quality, the amount of options it has, the price, free updates, I would put this at the #1 paid mod that I know of anyways.
Want a break from the ads?
In my opinion, would be the #1 paid mod to get. At the stream, it seems kind of bright on the stream. Like the yellow is, from what I'm seeing, compared to what you guys are doing. The yellow color is a deeper yellow than everything else is brown. Hey, Racer, welcome in. How's it going? How's it going? What did you do? You subscribe. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in with a prime sub. Much appreciated. Trying to figure out this damn. Doing good. Just using my benefits and wasting money to Amazon. Oh Lord, I've been up. I haven't even been to bed. I've been trying to fix stream stuff. Finally got everything working, I think. Yeah. I've been struggling with this because you know Twitch has got enhanced broadcasting for 2K as well as dual format streaming now too. And trying to fix these colors as well. Might just leave it at that. I've been having a lot of issues with it. But I think I finally got it figured out. Gosh, no, I'm not liking this at all. Because if I look at it on stream, it looks like the color looks all washed out.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Compared to what I see on my screen. Like on my monitor, the colors are like really nice and vibrant, but yeah, that's what I'm messing with right now. But I don't know. I just can't get it to look the same. I know my Minecraft ones is pitch black on stream, but I can see it just fine. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. For mine, it's just kind of like, I might just leave it at that. Oh. I might not. It looks like crap. How do I get it to, wait, here we go. We just turned that up a little bit. Capture card say? I don't have a capture card. Like now the truck looks very, very close to what I'm looking at on my monitor, but now the building, like the building is, and these, like this is a lot lighter. Hey, Demonica. Illinois, Nebraska, Missouri, Louisiana, Iowa. This is all the ATS DLCs I need. What is your favorite to get as the next one? Oh, out of those that you mentioned, I like Louisiana the best out of the ones that you mentioned. It's actually getting kind of close. Yeah, I've been adjusting everything. I'll just leave it at that. That's better than what it was. Yeah, I have a on the game capture, I have a filter for color correction and loot. Okay, let's go back to the game. What are you up to today? All right. Wait, this is where we pick our jobs up at. External market. No contracts found at this company. Okay, we'll take cargo market. Okay, no contracts here either. Wow. How did you have a Ford? It's a mod, paid mod. It's a it's an old Ford Transcontinental. You can almost believe you're an American. Go to Sweden, you crazy Swede. Hey, Nappin, welcome in. Nah, I've been fixing, and the trailer is part of the truck mod as well. The trailer comes with the truck mod. It's on Gumroad. It's only $3. I mean, it's a paid mod, but it's only $3. So it's not super expensive or anything. I paid to drive a Ford, yes. What's wrong with a Ford? Ain't nothing wrong with a Ford. I want to see if we can get over to one of these. No, we can't. Maybe cargo market has something. What? There is no rights? Well, we got Arvid's yard. We could go down there, I guess. Oh, wait, here we go. Is this all discovered now? Yeah, it is. I just had to go to the gate. Was you gonna be doing any streaming today, Racer? Saw a GMC broke down with the hood up, towing a Ram on a flat deck trailer, so possibly. Possibly? What do you mean possibly? What are you gonna be doing today? Possibly. Hey, my uncle, he passed away when I was really young, but he had a business, he laid carpet. The plans for the original Gears 5 stream fell through. So he used that for his business, and then whenever he passed away, his son took over. And they had it was an old GMC van that he used. And after his son took over and continued to use it for work, I think he put almost 1.5 million miles on that van. Before he got into an accident and got paralyzed. So I feel like he would probably still be putting miles on that van after, like, if he hadn't gotten into an accident. Because he wasn't, what was he? Probably somewhere between 40, 45 years old whenever he got into an accident. And not the new ones. Those are Cadillac wannabe trucks that break down horribly these days, really. I think everything new is made to break down these days, isn't it? Because they want us to consume, right? They want us to buy. How are they going to get us to buy more stuff? They make it break down. Yeah. See, it was like the Toyota that I have. I had it for, I think I only had it for like 3 months, and I hit a deer. It was still drivable. Like, it still ran, it was drivable. So I thought, okay, well, you know, this is going to cost, you know, to get it fixed, whatever. But there was a tow truck that come and got it, even though it was still drivable, but so it was in the middle of the night, and the guy or the what do you say? I'm too young to say they don't make them like they used to. Was it Cargo Market? Yeah, it was. The dealership that they took the car to called me the next day and said that they're gonna leave the information and everything with my insurance, and they're most likely gonna tell me that it's gonna be a complete write-off. And I was just like, what? Wait, what? What do you mean a complete write-off? The only closest thing I've had a deer was near misses, and one chest slammed itself into the side of my truck. No dents, no nothing. And I was just like, how can this be a write-off? Because, like, I mean, there was a you know, naturally, like physical damage. The headlight was busted. The front bumper, you know, was cracked in a few places. The hood of the car had some dents in it. I was like, there's no way this can be totaled. He's like, yeah, because the airbags went. It's going to be a complete write-off because whenever all the airbags are activated, it damages so much stuff in the interior that it brings up the cost of repairs so high that it ends up being a write-off. I'm like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. But it sort of worked out for me because it was I think it was a 2021 model. And I bought it because it was a one of their show cars, like their showroom cars that they were trying to get rid of. And it had a manual transmission. So it was basically a brand new car that they used in the showroom, and it had a manual transmission. And so it had a good price in the transmission I was looking for. And then 3 months later, I total it, and then they say, oh, well, you know, we got to write this off. And so I had a rental car while I was waiting for the insurance to get back to me. And then whenever they got back to me, they were like, you need to go to the dealership and pick up a new car. I'm like, okay, a new car? She found something to replace mine, I guess? They were like, well, no, not really. I was like, all right. So I went to the dealership, and there's like, here, this is a car that the insurance is going to replace yours with. It's the same, it was the same model, but it was brand new. And I was like, wait, they're just going to replace it with a brand new car? And the guy at the dealership said, yeah, because the model you had, they don't make manual transmissions for them anymore, and the insurance company couldn't find the replacement with a manual transmission. So you got to get you're going to have an automatic transmission, but you get a brand new car. I was like, oh, okay. Let me try this for about a year and find another deer to hit. How about that? See, what they were doing is they try to replace it with something that's the same make, model, same features and everything if they can. Hey Mozzie, welcome in. And simply because they couldn't find anything in a manual transmission because they were no longer produced, I got a brand new automatic. Why can I barely hear you? I don't know. Nobody else has said anything. I have had to reset everything. I had to set up everything again. in OBS Studio from scratch. So volume levels might be a little bit messed up. Because he's not yelling at Overwatch. It's fine for me. Hold on a second. Let me look at OBS. I'm gonna monitor OBS. Oh, it is. Wait a second. Ooh. Wait. Maybe it's the game that's overpowering the voice a little bit. Because I can see that the microphone in OBS is like peaking right at the yellow. So I can't raise the microphone volume in OBS anymore. Hold on a second. Let me see, filters 27. Drop this down. Let me drop the game sound down a little bit. Maybe it's the game sound that's kind of overpowering the mic. I don't know. Perfectly fine on your phone. Oh. Oh, I turned the game sound down a little bit now anyways. How about now, like when I'm trying to talk over the truck? Nah, for some reason it's all quiet on my PC. I'm also playing a game on it. Okay, okay. I don't know. Well, I turned the game sound down a little bit anyways. Can hear you fine on the phone, sorry. No, it's all good. I appreciate the feedback. I actually kind of want to have people say something instead of just sitting and be like, man, this guy's stream's all fucked up. I was in another channel and that was fine. That's what threw me off. Because there was one day not long ago, I think I had streamed for like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. And until Gabber came into the stream, and he's like, man, what the hell is wrong with your truck engine sound? It sounds like total crap. I'm like, I don't know, sounds fine for me. But so the thing was, is the truck sounded normal for me, but on the stream there was a lot of static and crackling. And I had streamed like that for 2.5 hours and nobody said anything at all. I was just like, oh wow. All these people in here and nobody said one word. Oh, there's your train, Mozzie. Pacing the passenger train. Nope, they stopped. Wonder why it stopped for. I didn't see no station there. I'm driving a train as we speak. Is that you in that train? Oh, reindeer. Oh shit, more reindeer. Yeah, I've been pulling my hair out trying to get the Twitch enhanced broadcasting as well as the dual format to freaking work. I think I finally got everything running like it should. Oh, I need to pull up some this. I've not pissed about with it yet. Oh. Man, it like I don't know exactly what the issue was, to be honest. Well, I sort of know what the issue was with Meld Studio. It just wasn't going to let me use Twitch Enhanced and dual on Meld Studio and still be able to stream multi-stream and stream vertically to other places. So I had to go over, I went over and switch back to OBS Studio. And I was even having issues there. So I finally just said, fuck it, uninstalled everything, like as far as I uninstalled all the ATEM stuff, uninstalled the OBS Studio and everything, and just started over from scratch. Yeah, you have to do a little bit. It's not a lot. That's what was really pissing me off, because it's like, it's super simple, but it still wouldn't work. You guys want to watch this viewpoint? So you gotta have OBS Studio version 32 or higher, I think it is. Oh, you're on Linux. Oh man. And then you gotta have the ATEM vertical plugin. Yeah, I'm not sure if you want to mess about with it either. So once you have the latest version of OBS Studio and then ATEM vertical plugin, you just set up your streaming output to Twitch you just check in a couple of boxes. One for enhanced broadcasting, and the other one for shoot, what does it actually say? Let me look at it so I can tell you exactly what it's saying. Yeah, so you just check in, you want to enable enhanced broadcasting, set maximum streaming bandwidth to auto, maximum video tracks to auto, and then set ATEM vertical as your additional canvas. And that's like supposed to be all you have to do. And that's what I did, and it still didn't work. So, but I don't know what happened. I finally got it to work somehow. I'm not even sure what the problem was. Look at that truck. Beautiful truck. Oh shit, we're speeding. Sounds like, nah, well, it felt like it was hard work for me because the shit wasn't working like it's supposed to, and I tell Helena that it's my last name. I'm just cursed. I've given myself enough hard work using Linux. Because like my dad, he has the worst luck all the time. And I'm just like him. I have the worst luck with everything, it seems like. And that's why I still believe today that whenever he used to tell me that if it was raining pussies, I'd catch one with a dick in it already, I would believe it. This is a late start for you, isn't it? Yeah, it is. But I didn't want to stream very long because I had literally just, I was supposed to do my normal stream yesterday. So I've been working on trying to get this shit going like half the day yesterday. And then I think it was probably about, I gave up for a little while and played some Rival and Overwatch. And then I think it was probably about 8 or 9 o'clock my time last night. I sat back down and started messing with it again. And now at 2 o'clock in the morning, I finally got it figured out and up and running.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
So it's been a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie. To be honest, I think the issue was basically just uninstall and reinstall. Well, they broke OBS browser in Linux a couple of weeks ago. Screwed up browser overlays for a couple of days. So I ended up removing all of mine. Instead, I didn't just uninstall OBS. I uninstalled OBS and cleaned out everything, like saved scenes, overlays, all the stuffs. Then just started like over completely fresh. Because my windshield wiper's not gonna work. I've debated on doing it a bunch, but I'm too lazy to try and redo it until I had something new, like another camera wheel or something. Oh, maybe this thing doesn't have automatic wipers, even though you have it. You can have. Oh wait, I need that rest actually, and get fuel. Yes, almost. Well, almost for a truck, but I still got 348 kilometers I could drive. Let me see what this looks like. I don't know. Yeah, that actually looks okay, I guess. Watch the corner of the trailer. I feel like mine needed a good cleaning out and a refresh anyways, because I had so many old scenes and sources in there that I didn't use anymore. They were just there. Yeah. It's like, I'll keep that. I might use it again sometime. Kind of like a hoarder. Hoarding scenes and sources and overlays and... I don't know how to even show my controller on screen since I added my new stream PC. Widgets, oh my. Oh, so you want to have like... like an interactive controller visible on the screen so people can see how you how you're moving the joysticks and pressing the buttons and stuff, or what? I was able to do it like you had it. Worked for my single, but now I don't know. Oh yeah, we had that in the past. Can't remember how it was done. I have no idea. I don't remember. For some reason it didn't pick up though. Yeah. Streamer gadget trend, facts for driving. Now it's evolved to the point to where people are trying out like AI, what you call it? I guess you would still call it a VTuber. So they got AI personalities that you can completely replace yourself with. I had generative AI. Well, I've seen Dog Soldier messing with it, and he completely replaced himself with this hot blonde chick with big ass titties and a Hooters top. And it was just like a VTuber. It would move and talk and everything as you did. But it's not cartoonish. It looks realistic. Like, it looks like it's a real girl sitting there talking. It's lazy and accelerating the death of the planet. The sooner the bubble bursts, the better. Yeah. That's coming from someone working in IT. Well, I think I've even seen a an interview with it was on YouTube. This guy was interviewing an old man, like he was saying this is the godfather of AI. Like one of the like the original pioneers in AI. I mean, it's just stealing other people's work. And even he was talking about like how it's like warning how it's gonna, about how negative it's gonna affect society. And like he is like one of the founders and pioneers in the stuff. Too much is too much, simply. I don't know. Elon thinks we're gonna have AI doing everything for us and we're just gonna be on a subsidized income. Yeah. Yeah, they're warning now, but it didn't stop them pioneering and development. A bit late to get. I get, yeah, but like, I guess at the same time, you wouldn't really know what like the end effects are gonna be. You know what I mean? I guess it's probably the same. Like if you take like coal energy, for example, I guess it's probably like, that's probably like the same kind of thing, concept. People figure out, oh wait, I mean, we can burn coal and have energy. This is really good to use, and then we find out later that it's not, and so we try to find alternative methods. Best I keep my opinions on Musk to myself. I don't mind Mozzie. I know a lot of people hate him and think he's crazy, but... And Alexa. Siri studying you for free, etc. Oh yeah, Siri and Alexa studying people. I wouldn't doubt it. I think Elon has done a great job as far as like Tesla and SpaceX goes, but and what do you call it? Starlink. But he is a bit eccentric and kind of out there in a lot of things. Neuralink as well is I mean, I don't know. I like the stuff he's done. I just don't think then funding far-right parties here in the UK. Does he? I don't know. He was also a supporter of Trump too, so or I don't know if he still is. Probably is. Tommy Robinson? I don't know who that is. Here makes Trump look like a lefty. Oh, you're good. That's something that, like, I've always been lucky with my community is we've been able to talk about the taboo subjects over here without any issues, really. I know, like, I've been in some other channels, as soon as you mention politics, and it's like, it just goes ape shit. I'm like, oh my God, no wonder people say we can't talk politics or religion anywhere. I can't allow it in mine, it goes that way. Hell, sometimes it even goes that way for football. Okay, a street killer stream. Hey there, Gan, welcome in. Possibly. I think you might be able to, like, usually you get a notification that you can watch a VOD or something within the next 24 hours. Yeah, how is it going in the World Cup? Are you keeping track of it? I don't watch it, but yeah, I finally got everything working, Gan. Finally got everything working. Netherlands slapped Sweden today. Okay, well, I guess Dave will be in on my next regular stream giving me shit about that. 5-1. Dang. Gave them stretch marks, I guess. Shit. England is scary this World Cup, minus Pickford. No idea. There's a proper slap. All right. Yeah, Dave will definitely be in giving me shit about that. Even though I don't follow it, but we won't win it. I'm under no illusions. Yeah. I probably got stretch marks in my ass from Marvel Rivals earlier. We got our asses stomped. Yeah, if I wanted to butcher a quote, lands, it's England. Was it? Lads, oh. Yeah, I tend to watch the internationals, not much else. It's about like people that don't watch American football, but they'll sit and watch the Super Bowl. Or they won't watch hockey, but they'll watch the Stanley Cup playoffs or something. I'm rooting more for Scotland. Gutted they lost the match last night. How long is this going to be going on for? Weeks. Oh shit. Look at this, man. Scenery. Absolutely beautiful up here. Northern Norway. Up around Narvik. For a while, yeah. They just made the cup 48 teams instead of 32, so a bunch of extra matches. Wow. Why did they add so many new teams? Yeah, up around Tromsø, Narvik, Mo i Rana, Honningsvåg. Money. Oh yeah, of course. They're hosting it in the States too, right? So loads of countries I've never heard of. I had to get Google Maps out. Oh my gosh. My son, I don't know what possessed him, but, or what possesses him to learn stuff like he does. Although I have to keep reminding my missus that Poland didn't qualify. She's Polish. One of the things he did was he, like, on his own, there wasn't nothing for school or anything. He just wanted to do this on his own. He learned every country and territory. So you could give him a globe that is completely blank. You just only see like the outlines of each country. And he can tell you what every country and territory is on the globe. I'm just like, why? Why? He's like, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting, so I learned it. I was like, holy shit, okay. Then Poland did qualify, and that specialty was to lose the first 2 games, get eliminated, and win the totally irrelevant 3rd one. They only have 1 player. Now he's teaching himself how to code and script and build games. Program. A few extras making up numbers. Yeah. He does that more than he does actually sit and play video games and other stuff with his friends. He'll be digging in the code and scripting and programming and stuff. I did as a kid, but then the games weren't that great in 1982. Yeah, I was playing on an Intellivision console in 1982. See if I'm gonna be late to this place. Sinclair Spectrum, 48K RAM, unloaded hands on tapes, still have it. Don't diss your Super Mario. The Intellivision wasn't very popular in Europe, was it?
Want a break from the ads?
Loaded games on tapes, okay. Yeah, no worries. I do it all the time whenever I'm watching people stream at work. And it doesn't always end up being good either because but when did those come? Those didn't come about until later though, did they? Or okay, yeah, they were a little bit later than Intellivision. I think Intellivisions came out in the States like 76 or something, 75, 76. But, you know, I wasn't born until 77, so I think it was around 82 whenever my dad had it. And I started playing on that once I got old enough. Benetton, Pong thing, played tennis, etc. Yeah, we had a Pong also. You just plugged it directly into the TV. It wasn't even really a console, I don't think. I think it was just a controller or something you plugged into the TV. Yeah. I remembered my dad having that, but I never did play it. He had some sort of old Magnavox system as well. I don't even remember what it was called, but I never did play that either. I like the Intellivision. Oh, we were late. Only ever seen them in a museum. I don't think he has it anymore because I don't think it even worked whenever I started getting into games. Let's see, let's look at external market. See if we can go to Andenes. Maybe not. We can go to Honungsvåg. That's longer than what I want to do for now. Could go to Boda. Let me look at cargo market. We had Got Moe Rana as well. Oh, yeah, here we go. Andanes. The Intellivision had this thing that they came out with later. It was almost as big as the damn console itself. It was a voice module that you would plug in where you put the game cartridges, and then they had like certain games that you could plug into this voice module, and you could actually get like voices in the video games. But it was like this really old like very robotic like sound. But they had a game called B-17 Bomber that I used to put like shit tons of hours on that game. From the Spectrum, I went to Atari ST and then Amiga. Had a Sega Game Gear, Mega Drive when they came out.
Here we go again.
I never did have an Amiga. Can I drive this? It's not marked, but looks like I can. So I went from the Intellivision to the first Nintendo system. And then after that, it was, I don't remember exactly what order, but I know I had the original Nintendo, then the Super Nintendo, and then we had, I never did have a Mega Drive. I had the Sega Genesis, I had the Atari Jaguar. There was another Sega system. I can't remember the name of it. I think it came after the Genesis. Oh, is it really? So you guys called it the Mega Drive and we called it the Genesis? Okay. Well, I guess I had a Mega Drive then. I didn't know that. I had a Neo Geo system as well. Hey there, Morty. Welcome in.
Holy shit, that was fast.
We're on our way to Andenes in northern Norway. Only the US use that name? Really? Wonder why. Dreamcast, I think that's what that was. Sega Dreamcast. I had one of those as well. For Sega, it was Mega Drive, 32 Mega CD add-ons, and it was a Sega Saturn and then Dreamcast. I don't think I ever had a Saturn. I know I had some friends that had the Saturn. I never had it. My favorite was the Genesis, though. I like the Genesis the best. Or Mega Drive, as you guys called it. There is a really nice cutscene. Yeah, I've been up there before. I'm not gonna make it up there tonight, though. I've had all them at different times. I was collecting them. I really did like the Neo Geo as well. Did you guys ever have that over here? It wasn't a very popular console, but it was really good. Probably my second favorite to Genesis. I know some pins from Google Maps to the road if you want to compare. I'm all good. I'm all good. This was basically just a gonna be sort of a short test stream. Because I had to redo my, like, I totally redid my OBS. Are they re-releasing the Neo Geo? I knew they were redoing the Commodore, but I didn't know they were going to redo the Neo Geo. Shit. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I built a handheld retro machine and been playing these old games on it. Wow. Using original... What? What the heck? Oh, man. Are you gonna hit me with it, or do I need to go look? Yeah, because like that technology is obsolete, right? We've advanced so far that, believe it or not, old technology is actually difficult to reproduce. It doesn't make sense, or it sounds weird, but it'd probably be best on Discord. That's where I'm at. Like, that's where I check messages the most. Just send me a DM over there on Discord. Appreciate it. I'll definitely check that out, because that was always one of my favorites. The Genesis, the Neo Geo, and gosh, I would probably still say the Intellivision even. As far as like retro consoles go. Pre-ordered the Amiga A1200 remake, really? Are they doing the same thing with that? I hope the overlay stuff is alright. I haven't even checked it, to be honest. I was just so happy that I finally got the damn lives to work. You got the remade Spectrum and Commodore, really? Damn. That's all you ever hear people talk about, like whenever it comes up, whenever like the old console and computer topic comes up, it's always the Commodore 64 that's mentioned, no matter what. They're Emu in original style cases. The Neo Geo AES is like the original chips, but with an HDMI. Shoot. Are those Commodore 64s selling well, do you know? So the biggest selling of all time? Damn. I never did have one. Yeah, the original. But are the remakes selling okay, or? I had an aunt and uncle that had one, but I never did have one. They sold out. Oh shit. They got them out before everybody that was that loved and cherished them back in the day haven't gotten old enough to die yet, I guess. Scalpers now sell them on eBay. Yeah, it's. I don't know why these companies like in stores don't put purchase limits on things. Like you would have to be like a certified in order to have like in order to make like a massive purchase, you'd have to be like some sort of certified retailer like, you know, Walmart or Tesco or whatever in order to be able to buy a massive amount. But yeah, they're making their money. That's all they care about. It's just like this all this with the damn Pokemon cards these days. These poor kids. Like these kids growing up that like Pokemon and Pokemon cards, they can't buy and collect these things anymore now because adults are making a freaking market out of them. Rykor, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. How is Mr. Rykor doing? A legend is among us, folks. One of your Twitch OGs here, Rykor, coming in with a raid. There's a link for you guys. Go check him out. Doing some core keeper today. Don't mind me dropping off everyone. That's fine, that's fine. We're just hanging out in northern Norway, driving an old truck. Hope the stream went well. Hope you're doing well. I'm not normally streaming at this hour, but I've been rebuilding my OBS from the ground up. Decided to take it for a test run. What is Core Keeper about? I don't know anything about that game. No, this is a good place for everyone. I got no issues swinging on through. Yeah, we're just hanging out, chatting about old retro consoles, old retro gaming consoles, enjoying the scenery. Thurlow's welcoming you in digital trucks today. Yeah. Yeah, just chilling. Think Stardew Valley Underground. Okay, similar type of game. Thurlos, you done with Windrose now? You must be done by now as much as you play Windrose. Think truck and train sim streams are good for just, yeah. Laid back, nice and relaxed. You can still play a game and focus a little bit on chat as well. I assume you're going to be playing Pal World whenever it releases the 1.0 as well, right? Actually, I think I talked with you about that already. Or did I? Me and the wife are waiting for the Pal World 1.0 release next month. I can't understand how racing sim streamers do it. Racing and dealing with chat at the same... Yeah, me either. Well, that, like, the few times that I've played, like, Marvel Rivals on stream, it's kind of like, as soon as I go into a match, like, chat in the stream is just obsolete to me. They don't exist anymore. Tried it once and it was tragic. Yeah, I will. Gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna start out on a fresh server, do a new playthrough whenever they drop 1.0. Dirt Rally 2.0, I think it was. That fucking game, man, I swear. No, it wasn't. That game beat the crap out of me, even whenever I didn't stream it. I still tried and tried and tried and tried, but it just kept beating the crap out of me. I finally gave up on it though. And then you see some other guys play it, and they're just like constantly holding like 120, 140, 160 kilometers an hour down these roads and just like whipping it around and through, and I'm just like, how? Like, shouldn't the laws of physics be saying this is impossible? I was good at, yeah, exactly. The one thing I didn't really like about, like, the one thing I didn't like the most about Dirt Rally and Dirt Rally 2.0 was it had this progressive skill-based championship system, right? So depending on how well you did in a championship, it would automatically move you up to the next difficulty. But the catch was you couldn't go back. Like if you got moved up to the next difficulty and you couldn't win a race at all to save your life, you had no way to go back to the previous difficulty to try to improve. Or like just to stay at a level where you're competitive at. That was really what made me quit playing that game, because I got to a point in the difficulty to where I did just well enough to move up, but whenever I moved up, I couldn't get out of like the last place cars to save my life. I was just constantly finishing in the back every race. And you couldn't set it back to the previous, so I was like, oh man, screw this. I'm done. Still need to get a racing wheel. Yeah, I have one, yeah. Nope, still can't drift. I'm learning though, trying to. It's not going so well. What's this gonna do? I got 30 minutes to get there. I'm not gonna make it. "30 in-game minutes," that is. Oh, I love Monaco on F1. Come on, truck. I think my tires are spinning. Because it's raining. Yeah, usually are. Monaco is my favorite track, though. I think Monaco is the toughest track out of all of them. Really? Gosh. Like, I've had some F1 games in the past, and I would go to Monaco and just like set up a custom race with like hundreds of laps or whatever, and just race around that track for hours. Just I played it. Hell not for a full race. I used to do full races in NASCAR games as well. Like I would literally like do the 100% and sit there and run like, depending on the tracks, and run like 300, 400, 500 laps in a NASCAR race. I would play through the whole season like that too. We used to play Jeff Crammond's GP2 back in the early 90s. Full race distance and full damage and failures. Oh, wow. I would get frustrated from one mess up and start crashing for fun after that. Oh. 2 hours into a race and the engine goes bang. Yeah. Yeah, I would do the same in NASCAR. I've only ever completed one NASCAR game. Really? Oh, I can't say I haven't been as good. I've thrown controllers and punched stuff and...
Want a break from the ads?
Like my old Nintendo system, the old 8-bit one, had some fancy ventilation in the top of it. It was a special model. It had extra ventilation in the top. We also did a 24-hour Le Mans on the PlayStation back in the day. Oh, wow. Great when you're all in the same room drinking beer. Oh, no. Shoot. Well... the Nightmare Rage Edition special. Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess taking a shorter break didn't help anything. Because I think I'm still going to be late. And plus I got fined for not taking my mandatory rest. I thought I would take a shorter rest so I could get there on time, but I don't think I'm gonna make it anyways. Oh, there goes another violation. God dang it. We would be in 6th. You go to sleep for a couple hours, and the person playing would be looking sheepish. We'd be in 24th. Oh no. I've never done anything as crazy as a 24-hour race, but I did used to do those NASCAR races that would take like 3 or 4 or 5 hours. It's got us going to the company all the way at the end. Or, yeah, naturally. It's going to stop if I suppose. It was one of those things that, yeah, exactly. Just like at night, I felt like it was a good idea to take a shot of Jägermeister every time I scored a goal in the NHL playoffs on a game. Ended up in the hospital with alcohol poisoning. And me only like 14 or 15 years old. These cars just blast through these intersections. Yeah, my friends thought I was gonna die. And the thing is they did. It took them a while to finally decide to call an ambulance or something because we were all drinking underage. Last thing I remember was finishing off a second bottle and then woke up in the hospital. I don't even like the stuff because it's licorice. I've had Everclear before.
Oh,
Everclear
shit.
and Golden Grain I've tried before, but we got really messed up on some Everclear in Japan one time. Somewhat, yeah. There was this one New Year's we went and there was like 3 or 4 of us. We all went out and celebrated New Year's with our girlfriends, and me and one of the other guys, we ended up getting separated from everybody else. Well, first they had to wake us up to kick us out of the bar because we passed out in the bar. And they left us there. So we got kicked out of the bar, and here we are wandering the streets and ended up in an alleyway, ended up passing out in an alleyway.
Holy shit, that was fast.
There wasn't nothing really happened there. We basically just found the place to sit down and pass out. But whenever we got to that bar, they were telling us that we should take it easy with this drink because they had it in a big keg with like a skull and crossbones on it. Hey there, Shelby. Welcome in. How we doing? They told us to make sure to take it easy because this stuff is not to be messed with. We were just like, all right, whatever, whatever. Everclear and grape juice. Just got home from work. Had an incident in Nottingham, Rock City, watching a gig. Ended up getting dropped off at the hotel in a police van. Long story. Oh no. I've never been able to drink Jack Daniel's since. I've had, like, I've tried Jack and Coke and stuff, but like I just never did really like Jack Daniel's. Even the smell still turns your stomach. Ooh. I hope work went well. Hopefully you didn't have to work too hard. It's a little gray spot on the other side of the road over there. What the heck? This truck just doesn't want to go sometimes. There we go. We don't have any... No, I was just going to say, we don't have any damage to fix. I guess we got trailer damage now. I got to go back to work next week. I'm not looking forward to it. Ninja bar. How much damage do we have on our trailer? 6? Well, this is showing wear as well. I actually don't know how much damage I got. Hungry Panda. Oh, somebody's doing something they're not supposed to be doing. I got the balcony door open and I can smell it. I think we're gonna go over here to the service. Fix this little bit of damage we got. And then we're gonna send you guys off to somebody else. I don't know who would be streaming at this hour, but we'll find somebody. It's going on 4 o'clock in the morning here. Is he still live? I think he's gonna get it, to be honest. I've been seeing some days he's had up over 200 people in there. Oh, it's... Okay, it's so little damage they don't even want us to fix anything. Alright. We'll leave it then. Chicken salad and sushi. Sushi is like still something I don't touch to this day. I've tried a lot of it. I ate some of it, but like I don't like the thought of it. Oh, I mean, we ate a lot of stuff like that when we were over there in Japan, but I'm not a fish. I like eating fish, but Yeah. You only eat some of it. Hell, I don't think I even ate rice for like a year or more after I came back home. I'm like, no, I don't even want to see rice. All right, let's see here. Let me go check on everything, making sure everything's still running all right. Just as like a final check. Live, live, live. Definitely love the whole rice experience. No, no, no. It was just like rice in the sushi, just regular boiled rice, fried rice. I was just like, my goodness, this is enough. I had enough rice in 4 years to last me a lifetime. All right, everything's still looking all right over there. Rice with a side of rice, yeah. Are any of you guys able to choose 1440? I'm just curious before I head out of here. On Twitch. You'll have to be on a desktop though. You won't be able to choose. I don't think you'll be able to choose 1440 on a telephone. Actually, I don't think the vertical even streams in 1440. You can? Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So I guess everything's working the way it should. Looks like. Finally. Racer, are you live yet? Crap, hold on a second. I gotta go clean out the spam in Beam's Discord. Bastards. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Let's see. Support. All right. Just got done grilling some sirloins. Oh my goodness. I don't like you now. It's Sacred Angel. She's playing COD. I'm just messing with you. I think we're gonna go check out Mozzie said there's another guy Tekan UK. Where's he at? What is he doing up this late? Is he, wait. I think he's changing scenes or something. He said he's not stopping the stream till he hits the number. But wouldn't it be better to have like segmented streams than having just one really long one? Still not even a partner over here? Or an affiliate? Or affiliate, yeah, I guess you mean. Why am I not seeing his? I know I'm following him. He was at a car auction earlier. He's moved to his... Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's why. I don't know that account. You're almost affiliate? But wait, why is he... I think it's almost desperation versus making it good content. Oh, okay. Let's see, Tekan FM. But does he get the same amount of viewers over there that he does on his normal channel? Oh, wow. I get the grind, but I don't know. The numbers count as well. Oh. But I thought everybody had... I thought they recently changed something so that everybody... Well, no, you don't really get affiliate. You get the ability to start getting... Like, you get to start collecting revenue, but you can't actually take it out until you reach affiliate status, right? Or... Once he gets partner on one, it'll work on both? What? How is that? That's more than I want to wrap my noggin around right now, I guess. We'll go over and say hello to Tekan. Let me close this. All right, guys. It's like mine. My DJ channel was auto affiliate cause this account ends. Oh, okay. So the DJ accounts are actually connected to your main account, or is it like a branch of your main account? I guess. Gotcha. I seen that Miss Sheldon, that DJ. I think I found out about her, but through you, Mozzie, or something. I don't follow her either, but I seen her like on, I think it was on the recommended or something, and she had like over 1,500 in there. I was like, holy crap. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a good one. Appreciate y'all coming by on this late night stream that wasn't really planned. But I will be back for my normal planned Tuesday stream. So now that I got everything up and running and working the way I want it, I guess we're about to find out if the credits are going to work too. I don't know if they will or not, but we're going to go right over to Tekin, known as Tekin UK, but on his DJ account called Tekin FM, IRL streamer from the UK. And not sure what he's getting up to, but Mozzie said he was going to be doing music or something whenever he got back home. Yeah, it doesn't look like the credits are going to work. I think I need to redo those. But either way, let's go say hello to Tekin FM once the raid gets started here. Hold on a second. Why is it not? Oh, shit. Here we go. Wait. Here we go. Now, should be starting. Pro streamer can't even raid. Vertical stream looks sick, by the way. Oh, I appreciate it. Alright, appreciate you guys for joining with the raid. Yeah, look good on my iPhone. Oh, nice. Nice. Good to know. Good to know. Appreciate the feedback. See y'all later.